Ooh, and we're live, baby. Living in color. Live in living color. The drop list pulled up. How's everyone doing this morning? Let's see. Ooh. Some Tremaine Emory stories right here on Twitter. That's interesting. We'll check that out in a second. Hope the music isn't too loud. I did do some setting adjustments in OBS to prevent ducking, or I guess to enable that so that my sound from music won't be as loud as the audio from my microphone. I'm assuming everyone can hear. Audio levels look good. Okay. I think we're vibing. Switch up the scene. Boom. Hello. I'm always so anal about where my webcam is compared to the top of the drop list. That's why I always make it perfectly aligned. Because I have OCD a little bit, not really. I'm just particular, right? I don't actually have OCD, but sometimes that's what people say. Oh, I'm OCD. No, you just like things in straight lines, you know? There's a slight difference. But yes, I'm really looking forward to the drop today, guys. Seriously, it's pretty incredible. The kind of stuff we're seeing this week. So definitely really looking forward to that. And just everything in general looks super sick. Good morning, good morning. I'm not gonna go for the Miyabi knife, Jen. You know, I think it's probably one of the most worth it items to go for because it's going to resell, but it's just, in my opinion, not worth the hassle of it. And I think the bots are really going to go after the Miyabi knife. I think more than anything else this week. Like, I know I've been personally hyping up the bounty hunter drop because I genuinely like it that much. But I saw Supreme Drop's tweet yesterday. It's going to be extremely limited. And anytime like we hear that, it seems like recently it's been pretty bad. Yes, morning hype beasts. What's going on, guys? I do want to check out this clip right here in a second once some more people get in the stream. But yeah, guys, be sure to like the stream. It helps grow it a lot. Honey Bebo, I like the bag, but I don't need a bag. Isn't that the truth about basically every item from Supreme? Yeah, the bag is pretty cool. You know, I kind of slept on it, but this one right here, this little video, it's actually kind of cool. Bigger than I thought. It's definitely a bag shaped like a little monster. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I feel you, Zane. I mean, what are you working with, man? I'm going for the jersey personally. I'm literally going for the jersey, and that's it. No, I don't think you'll regret it either, man. I think the bag is super cool. I think it's more usable than the little figurines. What's up, CTR2? Good to see you, man. Yeah, guys, we're here doing our weekly stuff. Be sure to like the stream. Helps grow the channel. Man, if only we could get the live stream popping like we had it on week 1. That was crazy. You guys remember week 1 when the site completely froze? I mean, literally week 1 caused me to use Firefox from now on, and I'm still using it, which is really funny. Yeah, bro, I feel you, CTR. Sometimes you just gotta skip a week. That's okay. Like, I think it's pretty silly to feel like you have to cop something every single week, obviously. That's a little bit ridic. But actually I have a pretty cool video going up. Hopefully today, guys. Did a big unboxing. A 4-way unboxing, American Psycho, a couple shoes, some really funny items that we picked up, and some really just generally cool items. So stick around for that. I've actually been really curious. It's been really curious at seeing like what videos for sneakers that do well for me, and it seems to be like Jordans end up doing well. If I can get a retro Jordan shock drop, like that ends up being pretty good for my views, which is interesting. Yeah, thanks CTR. Hit the like button. Oh, bro. Zane, bro, I think you should skip the button up. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you like it, go for it. But are you talking about this guy right here? I mean, it's okay. But I think in terms of wearability, guys, I damn near want to make a tier list. Let's do a quick tier list maker for Bounty Hunter. Supreme. This will be a little interactive, right? And then you guys can maybe make your own and send it to me on Twitter or something. I don't know. It's going to be clothes and accessories. Supreme X Bounty Hunter. And we're going to make this super easy. And we're going to go to Supreme Drops' thread and grab one of each item. Because I think ranking all of these would be kind of cool. Button up for the jersey, yeah. Yeah, the Born and Raised drop is today, guys. I honestly have no idea what to expect from that. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fucking stupid, probably. Lego, I'm not going for the knife, but I think if anyone wants to, good luck. I think that's going to be the most botted thing this week. I really do. I think out of every single item that's going to be dropping, I think the knife is going to be, it's the most limited, right? There's not that many not that many pieces, like not that many examples, right, of actual knives. And just the Supreme accessories lately have been going freaking crazy. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm saving pictures of Bounty Hunter so that we can do a tier list, but these are multiple items in the picture. That's okay. Okay, here we go. Cover photo. Let's grab this one's pretty sick. I like this picture a lot. And we're gonna do a tier list of wearability for Supreme Bounty Hunter. And we got 1 through 10 open. Okay, I must be logged in. All right, 1 second. I don't want to dox myself again. I'm already good enough at doing that while doing live cops. I think I just have it with Twitter. Yeah. Okay, we're good. All that stuff I just did completely was lost. Bounty Hunter. Yeah, that's just my opinion of the knife. Like, it's really, really sick. But why is it asking me to do this every single time? It's just, I don't know, not worth it for me. I say that and it's probably gonna, like, one of you guys are gonna cop it and it's gonna be worth $1,000. But that's cool. I'm fine with that. I just want to go for the Moto jersey. Just kind of move on from there. It would be cool to go for the knife, but I don't know. I don't know. I wonder how fast you could actually flip that, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Supreme Bounty Hunter tier list. All right. Drop time is at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you go over to Supreme's website, my good friend, you can go right here and you can look at their website clock. And as soon as that puppy hits 11 a.m., Supreme is going to be for sale. Be sure to hit the stream, guys, or hit the like on the stream, guys. Jesus. Yeah, the knife probably could hit double retail. That's fair. I'm going to do a poll. Should I do a poll for the... Okay, Let's do for... Okay, we're gonna do worst item of Supreme X Bounty. And then how many items can I add? Let's go bag, figure, button up, and then what's another item that people probably maybe wouldn't like? We can look at the drop list on the community page, perhaps. The lowest rated is the pants. Wow. Okay. Do a quick poll. You guys can vote for that. Welcome in, everybody. Be sure to hit the like again. I'll stop saying that here in a second. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep saying it. It'd be crazy. Yeah, you got 12 minutes. SBs, dude. Let's look at the SB drop. I guess we can also take a look at this Tremaine Emory, maybe after the drop. But I saw something about the born and raised. Dude, the thing is you're going to get people like this. Daily sneaker stock. Which is just like, I don't believe any of these numbers. Like these guys, I guess I am following this dude. But there's so many of these people that are just, yeah, random number generators be like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I probably should unfollow this guy. But yeah, this is going to be a stupid drop. I don't even really like the shoes that much. I would just flip them instantly. Like the born and raised dunks. I don't know, man. I do like SBs, but I think the dunk stuff is just so played out at this point. I'm just kind of over it. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. The wolf tee and the bomber jacket are pretty damn sick. Let's take a look, guys. All right, we'll end the poll. So jeans. Ooh, you guys do not like the jeans. You guys don't like the jeans. That's all right. Put jeans right there. Okay. Let's see. All right, best item on the list. That's the next poll. Real quick. Best item on Supreme X Bounty Hunter. We're going to go varsity. We only got 4 options. We're kind of limited. We got varsity. We got bomber. We'll put either of the tees. Just put the tees. And then maybe... hoodie. Oh, jersey. Yeah, Moto jersey. Don't feel obligated to vote for Moto jersey because that's the item I'm going for. Put whatever you think you guys like the most. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just getting the black jersey too, man. I think it's sick and I want to keep it and wear it, but I also just need to get some funds flowing around. You guys know what I'm saying? And I feel like the knife could be really good for that too. But I just don't think I'm going to hit, you know? I just don't think I'm going to hit. Honey Bebo, if you were wondering, like, I think CTR was talking about the dunks, right? I don't know. I'm kind of behind on the chat. Let's see. Yeah. Dude, go for the Wolf T CTR. Like, you can... I think SBs are going to be pretty much impossible to get. But pretty much everybody in sneaker... like, on sneaker Twitter is talking about the born and raised. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. I love this one right here. Born and raised online stock numbers. 00420 00069. Total stock 499. Perfect. It's about what it's going to be like. Hey, what's up, Deborah? Yeah. I like the wolf stuff. It's really cute, isn't it? Look at this fella. This is a really good t-shirt, guys. Like, this is super sick. I feel like you will be able to get these, like, for not that much above retail, but if you have a couple extra bones laying around, I would cop it. I might even go for the t-shirt's like $40, right? What's the full drop list price? We might go for 2 items just for fun. So I think this drop it warrants it almost. Beanie is like not worth it. I think just Moto jersey and then maybe regular t-shirt. Okay, we're ending the poll. Dope. 12 votes. Moto jersey. You guys like the Moto jersey the most. Okay, Moto jersey. And then I'm just going to do the rest of this. Kind of my takes on it. So I'm putting varsity jacket right here. S tier. I think it's honestly better than the Moto jersey. So I'm putting best to the right. Like, just looking at the entire drop on... Well, looking at the entire lookbook, I really just think the news, whatever, this thing just kicked off the collab for me so well that it just looks so good. And I know the leather and all the materials are going to be just so amazing. And this picture right here is just so badass. I think the black one is super dope. Next, I'm putting the bags. I'm actually not going to put any of the accessories in C tier. I'm going to put them in B tier. Like, they're not really for me. Like, I probably wouldn't wear a ring like this, especially one being so expensive, but it is like pure silver, which is dope, or mostly silver, probably coated in some kind of, I don't know, it's probably not pure silver, but it is a silver ring. And the bag, while not my style, I think it's unique, cute, kind of fun, whimsical. And then the little Skullcoon figurine, he's just a little guy. And who doesn't love a little guy? Look at him. He's got little ribs, he's got a little box logo. He's crushing it. And then I'm putting bomber jacket. We'll put it A tier. I kind of want to put it S tier, but I don't think it's as good as the Moto jersey. It's pretty close though. Sweater, I'm putting B tier. I gotta put the button ups. This has the sweaters too. I'm gonna put it C tier. It's okay. It could be better. I don't know. T-shirts, we're gonna put high B tier. Sweatshirts. Ooh. Let's take a look at the sweatshirts. People are fading them. I think the sweatshirts were kind of sick. Yeah. I don't know. Is it as good as what was B tier, the lowest? It's better than the bags for me. So I'm putting it right there on B tier. And then the hats and beanies. The beanies, it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. The hats, I do like that they went above and beyond with the printing on the bottom, the Supreme, the colors, it's relatively clean. I just think maybe a different hat other than a trucker, right? Maybe a 5-panel would have been better. Just something without the mesh. So I'm going to put the hats on C tier, but we're putting it above these. So in order, we got varsity jacket, moto, bomber, t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, basically the accessories. We got the hats. You know, I feel like the sweaters and the thermals down here, the thermal Henleys are getting sold out a little bit. They probably would be, I guess, just one step above, still on C tier. But then the button-ups and the jeans, I don't know. You guys voted for them in D tier, but yeah. We're just absolutely in a different dimension right now in terms of preparing for the drop. But what is there to prepare for, right? We just go to the website and buy it. What's up, guys? Okay, what's happening? Let me read chat. The Palace drop is tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, I didn't even... Did I do a full Palace community? What is it? Palace drop list. I don't have it saved. I'll save that as a favorite. Here we go. Drop list Palace. Yep. No, that's the wrong drop. Winter 23. Here we go. Yeah, Palace drop is tomorrow, guys. So if you haven't seen my video, go check it out. I was definitely way too tired to make that video, but we went for it. I actually missed this piece that's dropping tomorrow, which is actually really sick. This little snow leopard. I think I might like the snow leopard more than the polar bear. That hockey jersey is dope. But we're talking about Supreme today. Someone mentioned it in the chat though, so I figured I'd cover it. What do we got here? I guess we'll just go to Supreme. Get ready. The Apple Pay is clutch. Do they have it on in US right now? I think it might still be EU only. I don't know. Going for both jerseys. Let's go. Dude, Fat Tony. Fat Tony knows what's up, guys. Fat Tony knows what's up when it comes to jerseys. Yeah, I might go for the XL. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking, guys, right now, here's what we're thinking right here. We're going to go for the large or the extra large black. This guy. Moto jersey. And then a t-shirt. Wolf t-shirt. Okay. We have time for a 1-minute poll. I'm just gonna say it. How about you guys just type in the chat what color I should get? Black, red, or white? Ooh. Yeah. I feel you, Devin. I'm the same way. Like, I want to keep it, but I also just kind of also want to flip it, you know? Black and red. Black for sure. Okay, it's tied. 2 for black, 2 for red. Okay, guys. We need some tiebreakers in here. Red is the best. All right, red is winning. 3-2. Any other final thoughts? You guys got like until 7:59 to keep fighting. To keep voting. All right, red won. All right, red won. Okay, bet. Okay, you guys win. Dope. All right, guys. Let's get going here. We got my Supreme candle. Light this boy up. For some good luck. Supreme candle. All right, let's get prepared. I'm not prepared. Well, I'm somewhat prepared. Okay, here we go. Shop. View all. We're just gonna go new, I guess, today. Maybe t-shirts first. Grab the t-shirt. Good luck to everyone going for the cop. We're gonna try our best here. A little double card action. Trying to dox myself either. Pull up my OBS. There it is. Just no words, guys. That's the only way I can focus. Sold out, bro. You kidding me? There's no way. All right. Damn it, dude. The jacket sold out. The jersey sold out. That sucks. Let's see. It sold out in that color at least. Yeah, we have to go for the blue one in large. All right. All right. So, we didn't get the black jersey, but in large or extra large, we did in fact cop the Moto jersey in blue and red for the t-shirt, extra large, and a large for the blue guy, which definitely isn't as coveted, right? But I still think it's pretty sick. Let me delete all my personal information. It's like I flashed my address again, which is always funny. Trust you guys, but I need to get better at that. I just never know what Supreme's gonna do. And I just did a PayPal checkout on desktop for the first time. I've never seen that before. Here's my order. We got the Supreme Bounty Hunter Mesh Moto Jersey, large style white. Supreme Bounty Hunter Wolf Tee, extra large in red. Subtotal, estimated taxes, shipping, that kind of stuff. Boom. We love it. Now let me go close out of my webpage. And yeah. Boom. There we go, guys. That was the drop. How did everyone else do? Let's go check chat. I was so focused. I think the candle helped a lot. Damn. Jersey flew, guys. Yeah. No bag for Honey Bebo. I'm sure the knife is gone. Yeah, dude, the knife. I never said this, but I heard the knife, like, EU regulations don't like allow the knife to be sold, which is crazy. Yeah. Thanks, Deborah, for the candle. I love it too. It's our little good luck charm. But yeah, we were able to cop the jersey. I feel like it's about to sell out in both colors, so I'm not even too upset that I missed out. I think what happened, if I had gone for a large right off the bat, guys, I think I would have been able to go for it. Didn't cop anything. Accidentally got the dart. I'm broke. Yeah, I'm sure Varsity's been gone. Guys, the bomber jacket's still available in all sizes. That's actually nuts. Not all sizes. The black one is going to be selling out. But I think this whole collab is going to be extremely desirable long term. Like, maybe not to every single person, but I think overall in the grand scheme of Supreme collabs, it's going to be up there with like Undercover, those type of things, the other Japanese streetwear brand collabs. Nice, dude. Fat Tony, let's go. Medium black and a large blue. That's what I like to hear, man. I was sleeping on the jerseys for too long. No longer do we sleep on jerseys around here. Let's look at the t-shirts. T-shirts are probably all still available. People are going for the larger stuff, the bigger items, and that's cool. But I think eventually all these guys will go. Hey, you guys were low-key right. I mean, the XL is still available, but the XXL is only gone on the red shirt. Black jersey was gone so quick. Yeah, I think I could have copped a black one. I'm going to be honest. I think I could have copped a black one if I just single carded a large. But I went for the big double cop, which I think is okay. I wasn't initially going to go for a t-shirt, but I think at 48 bucks, like, it's so impossible, guys. Like, with collabs like this, just my opinion, even if you aren't like a full-time reseller, even if you wear this shirt for a little bit, you could sell it like down the line for what you paid for it or a little bit more. And I just think that just a cheap little $40, I mean, not cheap, it's still about $50. Just adding something like that to your cart when you're getting something else. It's just like a way to stack up your collection and to, you know, make a little more value for a cop. Just my opinion. Yeah, Moto jersey was fast. Mercules went for the backpack and would have had it, but my Apple Pay had my old address. Yeah, dude. Gotta dial everything in before. Gotcha. Fat Tony did the double cop. Fat Tony, you were the guy. I swear you copped like a bunch of the Didn't you cop a bunch of the, what was it called? The championship jerseys? I feel like you did. You were in here talking about the championship jerseys whenever the dunks were coming out, and you copped like every single size, something like that. Hey, Ollie to Pluto, backpack sold out, comped one. That's dope. Guys, like the stream, we are going to get into some other content. Honestly, I feel like the bag had to be botted. Maybe. You know, maybe. Yeah, I mean, knife flew. Accessories are still available. Skull Coon's still available. Which this is 6 inches by 4.7 inches by 3 point. It's actually fairly big. 6 inches is like, it's like this big, dude, right? Yeah, right. No. What's the size of this guy? That's 8 inches. So if this is 8 inches, Skull Coon's pretty big. Skullcoon's like up to here. It's a big little fella. Only was able to get 2 champ jerseys. Yeah, those went even faster. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the knife was gonna be gone so fast that it would have ruined my cop, guys. If this is what would have happened, here we go. If I'd gone for the knife, I would have gone for it, not gotten it, gone back to the jerseys. They would have been sold out, and then I would have ended up with like a t-shirt and yeah, something else. Something not that hype. But I'm actually stoked that we got the jersey. Both are gone. I think it was the best item of the week. Besides the varsity jacket, which that's $570, and I love that I still get comments occasionally like, "Oh, Supreme drops, always wrong." That's a great Photoshop right there. But dude, he's pretty good on the prices. Like $588, it was actually a little bit cheaper, right? We can do a comparison. Is that interesting content for you guys to like look at the different? I don't think most people care, to be honest. Like if the price is off by a little bit, I think most people just want to know like, what can I expect to pay? And you know, generally it's pretty like on target, you know? So that's that. I'm actually using the candle, bro. Yeah. Why not, dude? Need a little Supreme accessory. Need a little bit of stream luck. Move this over. Got the candle rolling. Elevated. I was able to get a red championship jersey and the Supreme SBs. I got so lucky that day. Yeah, dude, that rocks. Honey Bebo, it's all good. There'll be more bags in the future. Don't fret. Honey Bebo, take that money you were gonna spend right now. Hey, that's okay. Put it towards the North Face drop. Guys, I have a feeling, and I'm just kind of trying to manifest it. I want you guys to manifest it with me. We're gonna think about it. Supreme North Face 2023 is gonna be the best North Face collab in the last 5 years. I'm just feeling it. We're on a roll. We're fucking heating up when it comes to fall winter 23, and I just really hope that the North Face drop is sick. You know, let's look at Supreme North Face. Is this the best site to do it? I don't even know. But Supreme North Face has been just so hit or miss lately. I don't know. Looking at the old stuff, like this is the first time I ever like thought about Supreme or saw anything about it. It was this jacket, which I can't believe this is on sale for 100 and what? That can't be right. 377 bucks? Bro, what? Holy shit, guys. I might fucking buy this guy. It's like one of my grails. When is the North Face collab? You know what, Waffle House? I have no idea, but I'm gonna say next week. This is crazy. I almost don't believe that that's that cheap. But I'm gonna say North Face next week. Who's my source? I made it up. It's coming out next week. But yeah, overall, there's been so many cool things like this collab right here. Like, look at these hats. This is more accurate. Like, I used to have this backpack, the 2011 Supreme checkered North Face backpack. This one right here, I remember when Drake wore that hoodie. That was pretty crazy. I actually have this Leaves backpack. I know someone was asking me about my Supreme collection. I have this backpack and the booties that came along with it. There's little like winter shoes. And I copped those as well. Which at the time, the 2016 Leaves drop, everyone said it was like bullshit. But I think now it's actually pretty sick. And people agree for at 9/14. But yeah, just looking at old drops, I really do also want to have a video. I'm thinking about doing it with my buddy Scotty, one of our subscribers here. He talks a lot about, he's a big Supreme collector, and we've been talking in DMs about going over our favorite grail pieces and just kind of the best Supreme pieces of all time. And definitely some of these items will be on that list. But yeah, if North Face drops next week, I might be at a physical location when it drops. That'd be cool, dude. That'd be super sick. I mean, traditionally, let's look back for the past few years, and we'll look at Supreme drops. Well, no, we don't even have to do that. We can just go to Supreme drop lists, go back to spring summer 23, and see when North Face was. Was it week 7? Nope. I guess it'd be fall winter 22 would be more accurate, huh? Okay, week 5. Nope. Week 9. Nope. Week 8. Was it week 8? Nope. Week 7. There we go. I feel like it's going to be next week because it was week 7 the previous year. And then we'll go back to fall winter 21. Let's see. Special drop. What is the special drop? Oh. Week 7? No North Face this week. Maybe it was week 8 this time? No. Dude, the Shrek skateboard. Holy shit. Week 6. I feel like it's usually during the beginning of the season, but it can obviously vary. Like they said, the Timberland drop. So it's going to be soon, guys. It's going to be within the next few weeks, right? Probably. But I obviously don't have 100% knowledge on it at this point. But okay. We are going to watch a cool video that I've been wanting to watch for a little bit now, which is, close out of that. We're going to watch a video about Tremaine Emory that I saw on the timeline. I think it was Modern Notoriety. And then there's also a funny tweet that I saw. Not fucking Modern Warzone, dude. Here we go. What did he say? What did Tremaine Emory say?
2 years, Supreme.
Year and a half.
So, was the first year cool?
Nah. It was pretty much. It was pretty like a struggle from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah. And
in what way?
Things start to. You know, what's that game where like the things pop up and you gotta hit them?
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. It was a whack-a-mole. It was a whack-a-mole situation.
So like he's not really saying anything when that comes to that. Like obviously Supreme's gonna be a tough job, but like no shit.
So they weren't allowing you to be the creative person you wanted to be?
No, not at all.
You were there 2 years, Supreme.
Okay. Interesting. So that's Tremaine Emory's take on that. Bro, what? I'm getting distracted. Carhartt New Balance 990 V6? Holy fuck. Those are dope. October 23? Holy shit, guys. We might have to go after these. I did get what I wanted. Yes, guys. We got the Moto jersey in blue, size large, along with the Bounty Hunter Wolf tee in extra large. So we got what we wanted. I'm also going to be posting some for sale stuff, guys, on the page. Hope that's cool with y'all. Want to give you guys the best prices available, but I do have a lot of Supreme items right now that I need to get rid of. I am just going to resell it, probably, Zane. But, you know, I really do. I'm going to be, going forward, guys, doing an unboxing of every single item. So even if I'm selling it, flipping it, I want to still, like, show it off and make sure you guys can get a look at it and kind of appreciate that and see if you want to get it for yourself or something like that. Fat Tony, do we know what drops on Palace tomorrow? We do. So Supreme Community, well, there's another website called Palace Community, which is like sick. We can look at drop lists, and it's kind of weird right now. You have to go to this and then maybe collections, winter 23. So I think this is not the full drop list. Let's look on. I guess I don't know what drops yet. Supreme Drops has a second page called Palace Drops, but we don't have a drop list yet. So maybe it's not coming out tomorrow. I thought it was. I swear I saw it posted somewhere. Anyway, mobile is the way with Apple Pay for sure. Yeah, I just I never trust my phone for Supreme's website. It's just always spooky. So I just go computer boomer. I think that's the way to go. But let's finish up this video that I was watching about Tremaine Emory talking about his time at Supreme. And for those of you that don't know, Tremaine Emory was the previous creative director at Supreme for about 2 years, year and a half. Made a video on it, had a lot of interesting comments on that video. Let's say that. It was a little more controversial than I was anticipating, but it's cool to hear his story, I guess.
What did you foresee the Supreme customer thinking and saying when presented with, here's a hoodie, here's a tee,
and skateboards,
and skateboards,
yeah,
with an image of, because what do you think is the end result there, or the thought and the intention of the wearer?
I think it's the same thing they'd say when Supreme released a T-shirt of 2 Catholic nuns, one with a cross in her hand, the other nun with her out, and a gag ball in her mouth.
I don't know. That's tough, man. I mean, let's be honest, guys. If you're white and you're wearing a picture of someone getting lynched, like, that is just, I'm not going to touch that. Just straight up. All I'm going to say with that, I think that's a little more racy than kind of what he just said about the Sean Cliver art, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
Or when they've released Dash Snow's artwork of with his semen, or on the cover of the New York Post of Saddam Hussein with glitter on it. If the customer is intelligent,
yes,
and if they've been following Supreme puts out provocative art with artists.
Which they do. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't have made this shirt that he's referring to. I'm not saying that at all. I think he's more than free to do whatever he wants, but just especially in a post like 2020 world, you have to know that, like, this stuff, it's almost publicly worse. Like, the perception is more divisive and just, crazy. We'll say that, my favorite word to use when it comes to that kind of stuff, compared to the stuff that he's talking about, which is provocative art, like blood and semen. Like, that stuff is like, okay, I think it's a little bit different, just my opinion.
Yes.
They just never do it with black artists.
What did you foresee?
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I feel like at first I was giving Tremaine the benefit of the doubt. In my video, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he just seems like kind of a weird dude, a little bit of a, just didn't mesh well with the job. And that's unfortunate, Exactly. If he wanted to release it, he could have released it with his own brand. 100% agree. I understand why VF Corp would not want to release a shirt like that and claiming, like, racism or whatever you wanted to claim, or claiming mistreatment, not being able to express himself creatively. I think that kind of undermines a bit of what's going on there. But we'll leave it at that. So that is Tremaine Emory on his time working with Supreme. That's pretty fucking nuts. Honey Bebo, Jesus Christ. It's funny you mentioned that, because sometimes I'll be watching like anime and stuff, and they'll have those pop up. I don't even want to say it because I don't know if YouTube algorithm will pop that up. I don't know how it works, how demonetization works, but I almost can't believe this, guys. This 2013 jacket, this has to be the most worn thing of all time. How is this $370? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. But that's pretty much gonna do it, y'all. Yeah, he needs he needs some milk. Give that man some milk. We also got the, Born and Raised stuff coming out this week. Ooh, this is a cool little mock-up. We got the Born and Raised SBs coming out today. And yeah, stay tuned for week 7 information. Let's see. We have anything else crazy coming out soon? Oh, One last thing, guys. Wanted to make fun of this dude for a quick second. This guy. Saw this dude on the timeline and just absolutely lost my shit. This guy, Botter Builder. I wore my replica TS fragments today. Drove to UPS to drop off some goat sales, and I saw some NPCs looking at my shoes. If they asked me if they were real, I'd point blank tell them they came from China as I get into my 911. Lol. 1K shoes just aren't a priority for me anymore. This fucking dude. Yeah. And this guy claims he's not even a botter anymore or a reseller. And just... I don't know, man. It's just fucking weird, dude. People are just bizarre. Yeah. Wait, really? Someone bought a bunch of knives? Not surprising, man. At all. I guess they just did early access on the born and raised shoes. That's crazy. How am I even able to cop this? 34 soul retriever notifications. What do we got here? I don't think we've had born and raised unique passwords. Oh, okay. You had to get some email or some shit. I don't even know how that's gonna work. Yeah, good luck on everyone trying to get these. I think they're gonna be pretty much damn near impossible. But yeah, early for 1,000 people. That guy did have a nice camera though, I'll give him that. Let's see. Have I seen the brand FTP? Yes, I have. I don't know when they drop anything. I don't know like how FTP works. So if I ever hear anything about drop lists, I'm happy to cover it. I think it's cool stuff, but I just don't know when their brand drops things, how it all works. Yeah, Revenge clothing I have. That's like, isn't that like Ian Connor's stuff? I'm not really into Revenge, or that's XXXTentacion, yeah. Not Ian Connor. That's something else. Yeah, this is cool. It's just not really for me. You know, like I maybe could stretch that in the past, but it's a little bit too Gen Z TikTok for me at this point. I do love their logo. Their logo is sick. Look at StockX. Let's see. What did StockX? What did they do? What did they do with the Supreme knife? Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. 460 can only be shipped within the continental United States. That's crazy. How are people even able to just sell it immediately? I guess they copped it in store maybe. Nice, dude. Zham, happy this week. Copped one with the collab. Me too, guys. Yeah. Let's look at Supreme Moto jersey. Bounty Hunter. Ooh, Eagle Moto jersey. That's pretty sick. Bounty Hunter. Boom. Oh, 212. I'm low-key winning, boys. Are you winning, son? So that's pretty neat. Nice little 220. Which I guess I can't sell it until I get it with StockX. We'll probably throw that buddy on eBay, see how it goes. And yeah, we'll do a video probably Monday about all the things that sold out. Yeah, the problem project Zisso is it's a US only item, regulations and stuff like that. I mean, you maybe could do, if you wanted to cop on StockX, there's probably a proxy service you could use. Interesting. Okay. StockX though it's the worst for fees, and I think if you sell on there, unless you're like a top tier seller, it's got to be just not worth it at all. But project, look into proxies, like figure out how can you proxy order something from the US to enter Germany. You will have to import it though, so you might just unfortunately not be able to order the knife, which I don't know, that's just regulation stuff. I would look into it, do your own research, right? And yeah, guys, that's gonna pretty much do it. I appreciate everybody for coming out on the stream, showing love, hanging out, talking shit. I can't believe this 2013 3M parka is like $400, but we'll leave that for later. Good luck on the Born and Raised drop. Palace maybe comes out tomorrow. I got no clue. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.